The Zips will kick it away and he'll return it and try to get behind his block. The Cubs team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Huskies offense will take the first swing of the game. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in their gaps, getting at the point of attack, getting as many hats on the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Got his man. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. Looking for space. It's Marshall. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Quickly out from the tight end. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46.
I love the patience by the quarterback on this drive, too. He's not getting greedy. He's not forcing the ball somewhere where it doesn't need to go. He's just taking what the defense gives him, and this offense, therefore, is matriculating down the field.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got a man, it's Brooks. Brooks into the open. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Pulls it in, it's Brooks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Back to pass on second down. Unloads it left. Got it, and nobody's close. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play as the setup. Northern Illinois will line up with a 1st and goal. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. A first down run on the doorstep. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football team.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Zips offense will take the field for the first time. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again now.
showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access. Because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. And the Zips headed quickly to the line. From the gun, the running back running for room. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking to pass, it's Burks. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
The Zips come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Wide receiver going in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the left. Find some fresh air. It's a seam wide open. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Once he got a step, it was all right to the house.
Man, it's easy to call runs when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Zips take over at Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Back to throw, it's Burks. Puts it over the air. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. They'll ride Davis here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Zips with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Working out left side now. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Zips line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got it. He makes a little bit of headway and is pushed out of bounds at the 43.
And that's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good. You get a completion on a big 3rd down early in the game, and that should give him a lot of confidence calling plays this time.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. 2nd down, he'll throw it. A strike downfield. There he goes. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Actually, on the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. Here we go. Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Akron! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Looking for room, it's Marshall. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. This offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Zips.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And now this offense will take the field again. Down the gun, the give to the back. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
When I go into every game, I want to get my running back going. I want to get the ground game going, and he has. This afternoon, over 100 yards now. Showed you a little bit of everything in the run game, and that's where this offense has been.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the run, it's Marshall.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Huskies lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Searching forward on the sneak. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They dug themselves out of a 14-0 hole, and now a chance to take the lead on this drive.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to start the run first.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Zips racing to the line in a hurry-up. He might want another play. Wants to throw. It's Burks. Quickly complete. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Zips have it with a 1st and 10.
One back, baby, one back.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
They just keep firing. They're working that left side. 35 has got stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. And the Zips are marching down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Slings it downfield. And they can't make the connection.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window, and the intended target was not open. And that's why that one fell incomplete.
Give to the back. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Balls at the 18.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Quarterback making adjustments. Fires into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Right out, trying to get it in. Touchdown, Akron. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll start the return inside the spot. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got it. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Northern Illinois right back to the line. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Shoots it to the left. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Grab in the middle. That's the ball. to the 11. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run him behind the big guys on the left. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes a grab. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. It's good. Easy call for the ref. That'll bring him to within 4. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They want to run it left here. Gets it past the marker. They'll knock him down, and that'll take off to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like you got a great scene there today in DeKalb. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Husky Stadium.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
You just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield, it's Burks. Catch in the middle, it's Goodwin. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Zips come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to Davis. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. They get to the line quickly.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Rides to the back. Showing off the line. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds.
And I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with it.
That's caught. It's Goodwin. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. The lone back's got it. Turning it on. Delivers the stiff arm. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. They're going to ride this running back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Red pass, it's complete. Touchdown, Zips. And they take it in for 6 more points. You want to keep your offense on the field, wear down the defense, put that tape on and show it to clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been punked the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll take it on the return. Makes a move. Score on special teams. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Rutgers is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. They're trailing by just 4 to Nebraska. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or 2. Nice job, nice success.
To the air on second down. Got a man, it's Walton. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They got it out to the 41 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got
Picked off and another empty drive.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
The Zips take over at Akron, ready to get that offense to work. They'll ride Davis here. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped a gain of 6. And the Zips with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Burks. Fires toward the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field.
Offense.
No, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. Line getting set on second down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They're trying to be fit.
Picked off to stop the threat.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed, it's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pivot it. It's just a knack.
Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
It's definitely too early to panic. There's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Snagged out of the air. Breaks it away. They'll have to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. Third and long. It's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter onto the field. They let him get loose, break some tackles, and with the first, the offense stays on the field.
Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And they went right back to the well, and that is a big-time answer from the defense after giving up the explosive play.
Yeah, it's a great job in sudden change, right, Reese? You give up the big one, the play before, so you hustle down, you get lined up. You have no idea what's coming next, but great individual effort by the defender to get to that QB.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle, it's Marshall. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
They would not let him get close. Stopped at the 26. It'll be fourth down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. He's got it. Picks up enough to get them first and 10 from the 13.
Well, this quarterback has a ton of confidence in his wide receivers to win one-on-one. And you're not going to get a bigger opportunity to prove that than on that fourth down. That was a throw vertically down the field. Not an easy one to complete. He just knew where his guy was going to be and when. Stuck it right arm, and they keep the drive alive.
Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Throw to the end zone. Picked off.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting a nail in the coffin.
Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
To the air, it's Burks. Finds his tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting and keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it. Keep getting those stats.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Here we go. A huge pickup, knocked out of bounds at the 30, but they are in business. The Zips are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down. To throw. Touchdown Zips. And the pummeling has started. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Yeah, salt enter wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board. But you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
So now it's second and long. Looking for a gap. It's Marshall. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TF.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Pulls it in and looking upfield. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
No stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
They'll go right back to it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Burks. Makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Zips moving quickly to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Making side adjustments here. Wants to fire on second down. This is picked off in the end zone, but the officials are saying he was out of bounds. Just an incomplete pass and a huge break for the offense. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give him the football, force-feed it to him, and let him go to work. He's done that. Well over 100 yards rushing in this game, and the defense just has not had the answers consistently for him.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here we go, here we go. Wants to throw on first down. He wants a big play here late. And that is interception number 3 on the day. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. After this, it'll be a wrap. Here's the give off the left side. And he is stopped at the line of scrimmage. Clock is all zeros and time has expired here. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the party each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together,